go against Christian Coloco right now?
It's really hard. You know, he's got great length. He's transformed his body into something pretty special. You know, as you guys seen over the years. So, and he's getting better at it, and he's learning the game. He's learning how to read the game, how to read guards, what finishes they want to do, and how to make it difficult them for if they want to finish to do that. So he's getting better and better. And I have the utmost confidence in him, and I've yet to see a big better. So I truly believe with his work, he can be one of the best bigs in the country, for sure.
Tommy said that his emphasis on defense isn't so much on block shots, but rather like well-guarded possessions. How does that translate as a guard for you?
It's good because it allows us to be aggressive. But also know we got guys that are going to have our backs if we do, end up in a mix-up or end up getting beat or something like that. So I love it, and the fact that we got big guys in there that can, kind of goaltend, as you would say, and not let it at least be easy for guys to drive in there. It allows you to, feel safe, but also, handle your own in the, whatever it is for the scout and stuff like that, to be able to lock down and defend.
Justin, can you give us a preview of North Dakota State? What have you guys talked about? What have you guys seen on film?
They're a very talented team. Very talented team. We know they're really experienced. They got a lot of guys like me who have extra years to play. They got some really good bigs that can shoot. So we're gonna, execute the game plan like we always will, and try to make it tough for their best scorers and stuff like that to get comfortable touches and comfortable shots. But I believe in, the coaches, the coaching staff, all of them. They do a great job on preparing us, and I think it'll be good.
How is it different coming off the bench as opposed to starting? You've pretty much been a starter most of your career, right? What's the difference in terms of the mindset and what you do when you're out there?
You just got to be ready. When you're putting either uncomfortable or not used to positions, you got to do what's best for the team. I've never been a guy to, slouch or I know for a fact, as you guys seen, I've started all my life. So it's something that doesn't really define me. And like I said, I believe in our coaching staff, and they were, I was mature enough to be able to have those conversations, and, I'm going to do what needs to be done for the team. It doesn't matter what I want. It doesn't matter what, what it looks like, and it looks better to start this and that, man. I'm going to do what's best for the team to win, and bring that energy right off the bench, and do what I can. So that's kind of how I've done it, and that just shows I've been that guy who has been upset if I don't start and stuff like that. I've been that guy in the past, and it makes me happy to see that growth in myself,
How does Tommy's game day demeanor compare to your previous coaches?
It's kind of like it's very different. I've had coaches in the past, absolutely great coaches. I've had two great head coaches in college with Dave Paulson and Tom Crean. But their demeanor is a little different. They're more, excited, more loud, and that's fine. That's the way they coach, and it's an unbelievable, two unbelievable, role models for me that I could always, talk to and have good conversations with. But Coach Lloyd is, he's a lot more calm, a lot more under. He doesn't, kind of let your head go, every which way. He talks to you in a calm way, and he believes in you. And, as long as you got his trust and you, I would say build in and ingrain what he wants to do with this team. He's going to help you without, outside of basketball. I feel like he'll be a friend for life. I'm a guy that I can talk to anytime about anything, and he'll always be there. And I've only been here for a year. We'll be here for a year. So it's a pleasure to be able to play with him. I wish I had more years with him because he's made me a better player since the summer, since I came in. He's made me a better individual, and he just continues to impress me with the things that he can help me do. Like we talked about the other day, I haven't been in this many ball screens in my entire college career. Not that I couldn't, but just, the situations I was in, it wasn't my role to do that. So, and I've gotten better at that as well. So he's just helped me out so much.
You're talking about your role. You're still averaging kind of almost starters minutes. Did you have an expectation of that when you came in? Because a lot of times guys in your positions, you got one to your left, you want to find a place that's going to work for you. What were your thoughts going in?
I've always expected to play. I feel like I've done that most of my career, but yeah, you never know, especially with my position coming in. The recruiting was a little different. It was like kind of, right away, what's your role, this and this and this. So, I knew they needed a guy, older guy, to come in and help lead and do the older guy stuff. So with that comes minutes, So, and then from there on, it was about the work I put in and what I show in practice and what I lock in on to get the coach's trust. And I think I've done that pretty well. So I think it came with how I reacted to everything, coming in, and hopefully I can continue to, be that guy that they want on the floor.
It didn't seem like some guys might off the bench, maybe confidence-wise, it's different shooting particularly, but for you, it doesn't seem to be a effect. Have you noticed any differences getting that rhythm going, or is it always there? Are you finding it's okay coming off the bench?
Well, I think I look at it as just obviously the amount of time I've played. It's just that comfortable. I'm real comfortable now, just throughout anything. But also I look at it as how did our first couple of minutes go? So if it's going well, like I can't be that person to stop that good energy and that good flow. And then if it's going bad, I need to be that guy to pick it up. So I kind of look at it as a positive, where either way, I got to keep the energy or continue to build the energy if we haven't, we didn't get off to a great start. So it's a win-win, honestly. I just got to continue to come in and have that good energy and not let those outside things and, this and that coming off the bench affect me. Just come in and play my game and help the team out.
It seems like, it's a small sample size with just 2 games, but it seems like you guys have been pretty consistent efforts from timeout to timeout. Do you see that, or?
Absolutely. Everybody's invested. Everybody's invested and locked in. And I love the way the guys, kind of encourage each other. Even when guys get subbed out and stuff like that, it's always encouraging. We haven't had any, bad body language about stuff like that. So it's always been good, and I think that comes with trust as well. I think we've all seen each other get better and lock in, and that trust comes with they're not second guessing who's in the game and if we're going to be okay. Like they're ready to go, and they trust us as well. So I think it's like the trust in the whole entire program, and it's great.
Now that the season's going, what's kind of your routine as far as getting in the gym outside of practice?
Yeah. It's switched up a little bit, honestly. At Georgia, I got in the gym multiple times a day outside of practice, and it was really good, but, my body was not liking it at all. So here I'm focusing, and I heard actually Coach talk about it yesterday, and it was kind of cool that I heard it from him. But getting in quality work, getting in quality work where you go hard for this certain amount of time instead of being in the gym for 2 hours, an hour and 30, and getting up half-ass reps. Excuse my language. You get in for a good 30 to 45 minutes and go hard and game like, and make sure the reps are the reps you're getting in game, and you won't have to tear your body up as much. Just because when you get in the game, you've practiced those shots at 100%, 110%. It's going to come easier. So outside of practice, I still get in the gym a lot, but it's more how I get in the gym and how long I stay in and the quality of shots that I'm getting. So that's just the little tweaks that I've done.
You're from Virginia, been playing out east. You're in your college career so far. What's it been like off the court, and being out here in Tucson?
It's different. It's definitely different. I miss the East Coast a little bit, but I've always been a guy to adjust to things. People were scared that I was going to be lonely out here, especially family and stuff like that. But I'm pretty good at adjusting, pretty good at knowing people and getting involved in the community and stuff like that. So it's been good. I love the West Coast. Like, it's definitely a place that I want to come back to, especially Tucson. I'll always be able to come back and enjoy, these fans and this program in the city. But yeah, it's been great. I definitely miss the East Coast a little bit, but it's been great to get out here and just, feel something different.
Anything else for Justin? All right, thanks, Justin.
Thank you.
Thanks.